I had some questions about why the Supreme Court justices of the state of Washington are refusing to obligate the Superior Court to remove that court order. Yes. Now, these powers and duties of court clerks. See, the clerk of the Supreme Court of Clallam County and each clerk of Superior Court, yes. The clerk of the Supreme Court of the state of Washington, the clerk of the Court of Appeals, and each clerk of the Superior Court has power, yes, to take and certify the proof and acknowledgement of a conveyance of a real property or any other written instrument authorized or required to be proved or acknowledged, and to administer oaths in every case when authorized by law. Yes. So the same individual, yes, that is impersonating the actual clerk of the court, yes, can administer oaths, yes. Is that what Christy Miller can do? Well, let's see. If it's not the actual court clerk, yes, and it's not their signature, yeah. I'd like to know every oath, yes, that has been, um, let's say that you're a Nazi look-alike court clerk, yes, that has the seal of the Superior Court Certificate of Clerk, yes. That does hereby certify above as foregoing is true and correct, yes. But you're not the individual. I just wanted to know of all the oaths that have been administered, that you have the power to do that. Did either of these two Christy Millers swear anybody in as having any sort of authority? See, there's this problem of treason. Dogs swearing in dogs that lie about what they say. It's kind of like your Nazi look-alike government, yes, put in power individuals that look like the employees, but they're not, yes, and then they're swearing in persons that are not the actual witnesses. Now, I'd like to know, since this forgery has the authority and power of law to administer oaths in every case, yes, when authorized by law. And it is the duty of the clerk of the Supreme Court, each clerk of the Court of Appeals, and each county clerk for each of the courts for which he or she is clerk. Yes. Now, to keep and seal of the court and affix it in all cases where he or she is required by law. Yes. This is the affixing of the seal? Yes. It's a requirement of law. Yeah. And these individuals that are not the employees, they have the authority of law to swear in, yes, under oath, any witness that is required in the court, to record the proceedings of the court. Oh, is that why it says, true and correct transcript above entitled cause as the same appears in my office? Yes. But there seems to be some problem because the individual that is not the clerk right now has not been trained, yes, educated, poop, about how to record the proceedings. I mean, I'm probably going to have to go through every file, keep records, files, and other books and papers appertaining to the court, yes, to keep all papers delivered to him or her for the purpose in any action or proceeding in court as directed by court rule or statute. Yes. Now, how many court rules or state laws are being violated? I would tell the state of Washington, yes, that I'm absolutely sure you're going to prison. And that means every employee right now. Now, to attend the court of which he or she is clerk, yes, to administer oaths. Now, it's bad enough that you're using forgery, yes, and then you're fixing the state seal on court documents, yes. But these individuals that are not the actual employees are administering oaths. That calls into question exactly who it was that they were administering the oath to. Yes. Was it the actual parties? Or was it some other individual that was a lookalike? Exactly who? Well, now I'm suing you, yes, for the administration of any oath, yeah, where the individual was not the actual employee, where the person they administered the oath to was not the actual individual. Yes. Now, it's going to be a huge day today, okay? I mean, I am absolutely sure I am going to put in prison the employees of the state of Washington.